Hi beauties, thank you for visiting my channel. If it's your first time watching, I'm glad that you stopped by. If you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate it. Today we are doing a look on this big hair, and it's inspired by this picture of Khloe Kardashian. I loved it when I saw it on Instagram and I wanted to do something similar to it. I know it's not exactly the same because, let's be honest, I'm not a professional, but I think it looks pretty good overall. I really like the volume. It's very bouncy. Definitely something that you can do at home. So if you want to figure out how to get this look, keep watching. Khloe Kardashian posted a picture on Instagram and her hair is so voluminous and she has these little curls, but they're all over the place. It's kind of messy. And I'm going to do this look based off of that. I'm going to try to recreate it. It's not going to be the exact same, but it's my take on it a little bit because I don't have the same hair that she does. My hair, as you can see, is very long and straight. This is it naturally. So because my hair doesn't curl that well, I kind of have to do a few steps before I start to curl. So when my hair was wet after I showered, I used this Big Sexy Hair. It's Root Pump Plus, so it's a mousse. And then I also used this Bedhead Thickifier. It's called Small Talk, and this thing smelled absolutely amazing. I mean, their bottles are kind of hard to read because you don't know what it is right off the bat, but this is definitely something to look into. And then I also use the NuMe Not Your Basic End Sealer. And then when I'm all done curling my hair, I'm going to use the NuMe Sleeky in a bottle. Throughout this process, I'm also going to use the Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play. So for curling wand today, I'm going to end up using my NuMe curling wand set. It has 8 pieces, so it's the Octowand. It looks like this. And then I have this one on there, and this is the one that I'm going to use today because I think it's going to get me as close to the curls that I want. I set the heat at 390. You can go a little bit less if you would like or more. I think it goes up to 450, but I feel like this is a good setting for me. To curl my hair, I normally separate it into 3 different sections. If you don't have as much hair or like not such thick hair, you could probably do 2 sections, but I think 3 works best for me. So I'm going to go ahead and separate them. Trying not to get makeup on my collar, which does not work well. Okay, so this is what my first section normally looks like. And when I do this section, I normally try to make the curls smaller. So by that, I take a smaller piece of hair to wrap it around the curling wand. And today's look, we're using smaller strips anyways, but I feel like my hair holds better underneath if I do smaller sections. This is always the first part that falls in my hair when I curl it. So the great thing about this curling wand set is that it comes with the glove so that you can protect your hand, and you're going to put that on whichever hand you are holding your hair with. I'm kind of comb through this with my fingers, and then I'm going to take small sections and I'm going to alternate curling them facing the back and then facing forward. So for my first one, I'm going to curl away from my face. So I'm going to hold it like this and wrap it around. Cute little baby curl. And for these, I'm leaving about 1 to 2 inches at the end straight, so I can kind of match the look that she had going. I'm going to take another smaller section. And with these sections, normally when I curl my hair with a wand, I just kind of wrap them and don't really care like how it goes on the curling wand, but I'm going to try to keep it as flat as I can so it looks more like a ribbon. And I'm going to curl this one facing forward. And then when I let it fall out, I like to catch it in my hand and kind of squeeze it just to set it in place. So I'm taking about 1 inch for each section of hair, and then I'm just alternating the way that I curl it. For this, you want to keep your curling iron facing down, like this. And the hair is gonna look a little bit crazy like this until it's finished. I'm gonna brush it out and tease it so that it's not gonna be such tight curls. Now that I finished this section, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of hairspray. We'll see. Then we're gonna go ahead and move on to this section over here. I'm gonna make sure to brush it out first. I normally curl this side of my hair with my other hand, but because I don't want this blocking my face completely, I'm gonna try it this way and see if we can accomplish anything. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Take about an inch of a section, wrap it so that it looks like a ribbon around the curling one, and then leave an inch or two at the end straight. Now that I finished this section, I'm gonna go ahead and add some hairspray. I'm gonna try to keep these curls from kind of twisting all together as well. Now I'm going to put the next section down. I should just leave it like this. Yes. And then I'm gonna repeat the same process throughout these two sections. Okay, so I took the last section out. I'm gonna go ahead and part my hair. Okay, so normally with this section I would start the curls down a little bit further, but because she has it so voluminous up here, I'm gonna start them right up at the top. Now that I've got everything curled, I'm gonna go through with a little bit of Sleeky in the bottle on my hands and try to just comb out some of the curls with my fingers while dispersing this through the curls. I'm gonna try to pull some of them apart so that it gives us more volume, more curls. This will just give some extra shine to your hair. I'm going to take this big end of this comb and kind of brush through it a little bit just to loosen up the curls. Because she has so much volume in her hair, I'm going to go through and tease like a lot of the tops so that it sits up more. Okay, so we have our final product. Not exactly the same thing, but it was just inspired by her look. So it's very voluminous, kind of crazy, all over curls. Off camera, I went and straightened my ends a little bit so that I could get more of the look that she had going on. And then I also just teased it up a little bit more just to give it more volume, especially at the top. I hope you love the final product. I really like it. I mean, I loved it on her, but it definitely is obtainable at home if you want to get something very similar to her look. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the final look. Definitely let me know if you end up trying this look out. It's totally worth it. Something that you can wear any day. If you're even staying at home, go ahead and do it because I think it looks great. If you haven't already, make sure to follow me on all my other social media platforms. They are linked above. And make sure to hit the subscribe button before you go. Do not leave without hitting subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, or you want to see anything else from me, make sure to leave comments. Thank you for watching again. I hope you really enjoyed it. Bye. Two of my fingers just went the same hole.